Marco Abreu, a story of dedication and success in Angolan football. Beginning of Marco Abreu's career. Marco Abreu, born on February 21, 1983, in Luanda, Angola, grew up in a city that lived and breathed football. As a young boy, he was drawn to the sport by the energy of his community, where football was not just a game but a way of life. Marco's early love for the sport led him to join local teams, where he quickly stood out due to his natural talent, athleticism, and exceptional understanding of the game. His first notable breakthrough came when he joined Atlético Sportaviação, ASA, one of the most respected clubs in Luanda, known for producing talented players. Abreu's raw ability was evident early on, and he worked hard to improve his skills, particularly his finishing and movement off the ball. By the age of 16, he was already playing for ASA's senior team, where he began to make his mark in the top flight of Angolan football, the Jarabla. His pace, agility, and ability to score goals caught the attention of scouts. And it was clear that Marco Abreu had the potential to go far in his career. Career peak, the rise of Marco Abreu. Marco Abreu's peak came in the mid-2000s when he solidified himself as one of the top strikers in Angolan football. His performances for Atlético Sportaviação, ASA, led to a move to Petro de Luanda, one of Angola's most successful and popular clubs. At Petro de Luanda, Abreu found his place in a team full of talent, and it was there that he truly made a name for himself. In 2007, Abreu's breakthrough year saw him become one of the most feared forwards in the Jarabla. His pace, strength, and sharp finishing ability made him a constant threat in the opposition's box. Marco's versatility as a forward also allowed him to play in a variety of attacking roles, whether as a traditional striker, a second forward, or a winger. He became known for his clinical finishing, aerial prowess, and his ability to score both inside and outside the box. This made him a key figure in Petro de Luanda's attacking play. Abreu's rise was not only felt at the club level but also in the international scene. His performances in the Jarabla led to his call-up to the Angola national team in 2008. His speed and goal-scoring ability made him an asset for the national team, and he became a prominent figure in their attack. He was part of Angola's 2008 Africa Cup of Nations (AFCON) squad, where his contributions helped the team secure a respectable finish. Marco's ability to make an impact on the international stage boosted his reputation, and he became one of the most sought-after players in Angolan football. Main achievements and contributions. Throughout his career, Marco Abreu enjoyed both individual and team successes. His primary achievements came during his time with Petro de Luanda, where he played a crucial role in the team's success in both domestic and international competitions. Abreu was instrumental in helping Petro de Luanda win multiple Jarabla titles, with his goals being a vital component in the team's offensive play. One of his most significant individual achievements came in 2009, when he won the Jarabla Golden Boot as the league's top scorer. This accolade highlighted his goal-scoring consistency and his importance to the team's attacking line. His lethal finishing ability, combined with his sharp positioning and intelligence in the box, made him one of the most feared forwards in the country. On the international stage, Marco Abreu was an essential part of the Angolan national team during the late 2000s and early 2010s. He represented his country in multiple Africa Cup of Nations (AFCON) tournaments, contributing significantly to Angola's competitive performances. His most notable appearance came during the 2010 Africa Cup of Nations, where Angola reached the quarterfinals in a competition they hosted. Abreu's goals and assists during the tournament helped boost Angola's hopes of going further, and his performances earned him praise from both fans and critics alike. In addition to his continental success, Abreu's presence in the national team helped Angola secure a spot in the 2010 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, further cementing his legacy as one of the country's top football talents of his generation. His contributions to the national team were invaluable, with his goals and assists playing a key role in Angola's bid for qualification. The last years of Marco Abreu's career. As with many professional footballers, the final years of Marco Abreu's career were marked by a transition away from his peak form due to the natural decline that comes with aging. In his mid-30s, Abreu's ability to maintain the high levels of intensity that defined his early career began to wane. However, his footballing intelligence and ability to read the game allowed him to remain a key player for Petro de Luanda during the later stages of his career. Abreu's later years saw him focus more on mentoring younger players and playing in a more supportive attacking role, often operating as a more experienced figure who could provide leadership and guidance on the pitch. Despite the physical challenges, his technical ability and understanding of the game remained sharp. His leadership on the pitch was invaluable, particularly as a role model for young players coming through the ranks at Petro de Luanda. In 2016, Marco Abreu made the decision to retire from professional football. While his decision to retire was a difficult one, it was clear that his contributions to the sport, particularly in Angola, had been immense. Abreu's legacy as one of Angola's finest forwards endures, and his influence on Angolan football, both at the domestic and international level, remains significant.